Port of Antwerp, Europe's gateway to global trade. A peep into the history of the Port of Antwerp by Untold Facts from Raleigh Edutech. The Port of Antwerp, located in Belgium on the River Scheldt, is the second largest seaport in Europe, after Rotterdam and the most strategically important seaports. Known as a gateway to Europe, it serves as a vital logistics and economic hub for the European continent, handling a vast array of goods and acting as a linchpin for global trade routes. The port is also a crucial part of the Port of Antwerp-Bruges, following the merger of the Antwerp and Bruges port authorities. The Port of Antwerp is situated inland, about 80 kilometers from the North Sea, on the Scheldt River. This strategic location allows it to handle a large volume of cargo, including Capesize ships, which are some of the largest cargo vessels. It's the second largest container port in Europe and a major center for steel and petrochemicals. The port handles around 290 million tons of international maritime cargo annually. The port boasts 160 kilometers of quayside, 26 terminals, and the largest warehousing capacity in Europe, exceeding 5.3 million square meters. It offers more than 300 liner services to over 800 destinations worldwide, ensuring strong global connectivity. The port area is not just for shipping. It also features attractions like the Portopolis and the Port House, offering unique perspectives on the port's operations and history. Let's get back to the history. By the 16th century, Antwerp had become one of Europe's leading ports. Though it experienced periods of decline due to wars and changing trade dynamics, the port was revitalized in the 19th century and has continued to grow ever since. Napoleon Bonaparte acknowledged Antwerp's capabilities as a seaport and commissioned the building of the city's inaugural lock and dock in 1811. This first facility, known as the Bonaparte Dock, was later complemented by a second dock, named the Willem Dock in honor of the Dutch king, which was completed in 1813. At the beginning of the Second World War, the port of Het Eiland extended to what is currently known as the Van Coeleertsluis. As the war progressed toward its conclusion, the city endured significant hardships. However, in contrast to Rotterdam and Hamburg, the port largely remained intact. It later played a crucial role in the liberation, serving as a supply port for both military and commercial goods and transportation. The severely damaged ports of Rotterdam and Hamburg were swiftly reconstructed into new, modern facilities. In contrast, the antiquated Port of Antwerp found it difficult to remain competitive. A thorough revitalization was long overdue. This transformation was facilitated by financial support from the American Marshall Plan, along with investments from the Belgian government's 10-year plan. The port underwent modernization and expansion. Construction commenced on expansive new docks, including the Channel Basin. The port absorbed the polder villages of Wilmersdonk, Lillo, Orderen, and Oosterweel. Sons of farmers secured employment as dock workers. Multinational corporations from the chemical sector established their operations in the port vicinity. A few kilometers from the Dutch border, the construction of what was in the largest lock in the world, the Zandvliet Lock, began. The Port of Antwerp was progressing rapidly. The port's central location, within 80 kilometers of Brussels, and well connected to Germany, France, and the Netherlands, gives it unmatched access to Europe's densest industrial regions. It acts as a transshipment hub for goods moving between sea routes and inland waterways, rail, and road networks. The Port of Antwerp also plays a critical role in the European petrochemical industry. It hosts one of the largest integrated chemical clusters in the world, second only to Houston, Texas. The Port of Antwerp contributes significantly to the Belgian and European economy. It directly and indirectly supports more than 140,000 jobs and is a key driver of export and import activity. In 2023, the port handled over 280 million tons of cargo, including containers, dry bulk, liquid bulk, and general cargo. The Port of Antwerp stands as a model of maritime excellence, blending tradition with innovation. Its strategic location, robust infrastructure, and sustainability initiatives position it as a key player in the future of global trade. As Europe continues to transition toward greener economies and smarter logistics, the Port of Antwerp is poised to lead the way. Thanks for joining us. Please share and subscribe our channel.